praises. Have the Creator been good to somebody in here? Have the Creator been good to somebody in here?
Yes, sir.
If you still got blood running in your veins, you ought to say, praise the Creator.
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 All praise belongs to Him. All glory belongs to Him. For without Him, where would we be? We ask right now that we remove ourselves at this very instant. That we take ourselves out of the equation. And that we put the Great Spirit, Creator, Jehovah, where He belongs. In the center of our life. The head of our life. So that way our life can flourish. So that our relationships can flourish. So that our marriages can flourish. The scripture says, seek Him first. Put Him first. And when you put Him first, He said, all these things shall be added unto you. All praise to the Creator. All praise to the Great Spirit. You had peace, love, and blessings ministry. And I am your brother, Brother Thomas. This is peace, love, and blessings ministry. And I am your brother, Brother Thomas. At this time, we ask that you hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, share this to family, friends, and loved ones. No matter how young or how old they are, send this to them. This is series from dating to I do, part 2. This is the series from dating to I do, part 2. We've had a whole week to think on part 1, from dating to I do, part 1. All praises. If you want to learn the right way to get married, you want to find the right person married to. We're going to get ready to open up this lesson today. Again, this is from dating to I Do part 2. We're going to open up with the scripture, the trumpet blowing, the scripture reading, and then a prayer. And then we're going to get right into this lesson for today. All praises.
All praises.
Hopefully each and every one of you have been doing well this week. Hopefully you're in good spirits. Hopefully you've been trying to get better in your walk, in your life. To be the best man, be the best woman, boy, and girl that you can possibly be. In order before you can get married, in order for you to even start dating, you have to, it is a requirement for you to be the best man, woman, boy, and girl, before you can be the best husband or wife. Is that all right? If not, it'd be all right. Let's get everything open up. Let's start blowing the shofar. Let's stand. Open up for the day. All praises. If you love the Creator, say, I love you, Creator.
I love you, Creator.
All praise is Creator.
All praise is Creator.
All the glory belongs to Creator.
All the glory belongs to the Creator.
The Creator is mighty.
The Creator is mighty.
The Creator is patient.
The Creator is patient.
Praise. He's long suffering, ain't he? All praises. Go ahead and blow the shofar. All praises. Man said, if I cannot add one jot or tittle to my physical body, and it is all built up by Jehovah, then indeed it is his. Neither am I accountable whether it be well made or well preserved. And if I cannot make one new thought, no idea, then are all my thoughts and ideas, Jehovah, given to me by inspiration, either directly by Jehovah or by his creations. Neither then am I accountable for my thoughts, nor behavior, whether they be good or bad. Verily then, I am not responsible for anything, neither what I am, nor what I do, nor for what becometh of me. I am but an automation. I myself am nothing. Verse 5. Jehovah said, the Creator said, because I gave thee liberty, thou art responsible for all that you are, and for all that thou makest thyself, and for all that you shall come to thee, and for the peace and happiness, both in this world and the next. Let me read that one more time. Jehovah said, because I gave you liberty, thou art responsible for all thou art, and for all thou makest thyself, and for all that shall come to thee, and for thy peace and happiness, both in this world and the next to come. I have read the book of Inspirations, chapter 13, 1 through 5. The Creator bless the reading, the hearing, and the doing of his word. In his name we do pray. All praises.
All praises.
All praises.
All praises.
Now we have a prayer by my wife.
Dear Creator, we come today and just want to say thank you. We thank you for just another opportunity to get close to you. We thank you for just another opportunity to spread your word to others, to be able to help each and every individual become a better version of themselves. We ask you to let me and my husband speak your words and not our words. Let us be able to touch an individual, whether it be one or two, that they may open their eyes and see what you want them to do in your will, and that they may follow it, but not only see it, but follow it as well. Creator, we just ask you to just continue to bless us, continue to walk with us as we walk your path, that we may walk the path that you have laid for us. We ask you to touch each and every individual online that's looking, that glance by, that stop by. We just ask you to touch them and just give them what you need so that they can understand and see. Creator, we ask you to just touch each and every individual that needs your touch in the day. And we just ask you to just continue to bless them and heal them whatever they need. In your name we do pray. All praises.
All
All
praise.
praises.
Again, you're at Peace, Love, and Blessings Ministry. I am Brother Thomas. This is my wife, Sister Shay. Again, like we said, please like, subscribe, share. Send this out to whomever you deem to send it out to. All praise. Again, this lesson today is a series, and it's from dating to I do. We're on part 2. This is a faithless lesson. This is a faithless teaching, right? If you don't know, a faithless is someone who believes in the Creator and worship only Him. Only worship the Creator and serve Him. All praises. We're going to get ready to open it, start with this lesson, and we're going to go through a little bit of what we went through last week, not too much in detail. If you want part 1, go to the last lesson last week and get part 1, and you get the beginning of the lesson. But we're going to focus on part 2, but we're going to put a little bit of what we had in part 1 into this lesson, if that's okay. So we know the title. Let's start with this disclaimer. We always want to start with this disclaimer and put this out for the viewers, for the people, so they know, that we do not profess to know everything. We tell you, each and every person, that all the time. We are not licensed professional counselors, right? So we don't have a license in counseling, right? But we'll get to the end of it. We are not licensed professional counselors. This is a spiritual guidance and relationship coaching provided are faith-based and intended for educational personal growth. If you come here thinking that you're going to, you trying to get a feel good here at Peace, Love, and Blessing Ministry, I am sorry, this is the wrong place for you. This is not a feel good channel, right? We are all about education. We've been without education for a long time, and it is time to put education back on the map. All right, and this also is a spiritual support purpose. This is also for spiritual support purposes only. These services are not substituted for licensed mental health counseling, medical care, or legal advice, or a personal therapy, or professional therapy. If you are experiencing a mental health crisis, if you're experiencing abuse or other serious concerns, please seek assistance from a qualified professional or emergency services. Participation is voluntary, and individuals are responsible for their own decisions and actions. All advice is offered from a biblical perspective and should be prayerfully considered alongside Scripture and, when appropriate, professional counsel. Now, for clarity, what I was going to say a while ago, what we do have in license. We are over 16 years of marriage experience. So we have 16 years of marriage experience. We've been married 16 years. We have 25 years of relationship experience. We've been together 25 years in total. We have 28 years of spiritual guidance. So we've been in ministry for 28 years. Right? I've been in ministry for 28 years. Good go. I'm showing on your side, on your phone, forward. What is it?
It's showing that it's not.
Sorry for we having connection issues over here. Sorry about that. Did they get the disclaimer? So okay, so we went through the disclaimer. I was given the the experience that we have, and if you missed it, we have over 16 years of marriage experience, 25 years of relationship experience, 28 years of spiritual guidance. We have counseled marriages, we have counseled couples and individuals through life experiences with the help of the scriptures. Also, which is not on here, I am an ordained minister. I've been an ordained minister for about 2 or 3 years now. I'm an ordained minister. Okay? So those are the experiences that we had. Okay? And if you get counseling from us, counseling is not going to be a couple weeks. I'm sorry. So if you decide to get counseling from over here at Peace, Love, and Blessing Ministry, counseling will not be for a couple weeks, right? Or a couple of hours, because I'm not finna sign off on nobody that I really don't know what the relationship is. Because you can be putting on the front for a couple of hours or for a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, right? Because I'm only probably going to see you maybe once or twice out of that week, right? So you might could be putting on the front, right? So when I get done, me and my wife get done with counseling individuals, we want to make sure that you set up for the long haul. We want to make sure that you in for the long haul, right? We're not trying to marry no one and you ain't gonna stick together for just about 3 or 6 months and then you get divorced. That's not success. Right. Okay? So keep that in your mind. And also I don't marry anybody that I don't counsel. So if I haven't counseled you, don't be looking for me to marry you. That ain't happening. Again, I'm looking for people to be together for the long haul. Right? So I'm talking about brothers. No. If I ain't counsel you, you ain't been through my counseling or the scripture counseling. We can talk about in details what's happening, right? Then, therefore, if you've been go through my counseling, then I will marry.
Right. So that's not to say that you can't get married by the minister or my husband, but if you do, then that means you got counseling coming before the marriage. So that's something to kind of look forward to, something to think about before you ask for him to marry you guys.
So we went through the definitions of dating, courtship, right? We broke down those two, so you can get those two over there in part 1. The whole dating and the courtship. What is the definition of these two words? Okay. We also went through the purpose of dating. What is the purpose? Because we ain't just dating just to be dating, right? We dating for a purpose. We dating for a reason. We dating for the long haul, like I stated a while ago. And the purpose of dating is to explore compatibility, right? So when we talking about the purpose of dating, we want to make sure that you're compatible, right? And so when you come to counseling, whoever counsels you should make sure that you guys gonna be compatible, that this gonna work out, that the right questions are being asked. Because with the right questions being asked, somebody might be like, no, I ain't gonna be able to do this. Like this is my deal breaker right here. I got to have that. We got to do that, right? So we got to make sure that we are compatible, right? And then it talks about raise personal growth, right? Personal growth. Raise the personal growth. What personal growth is? Personal is about you, the growth in you, which you already should have. But people come into relationships all the time with no growth. They're just looking for love. They're looking for someone to love them, right? And sometimes this comes from our childhood, that we wasn't showed the love to us as a child from our mama or either our daddy. So we're looking for that child in our husband or our wife, our future husband or our wife. And this is the truth of the situation. You wasn't showed love as a child, so now you're trying to reach out for the love from a husband, a man, or a woman. But that's the reason why, if you're not where you need to be before you get married or before you start the dating process, this is the process. This is the time for you to be working on yourself. And I got something else that I seen on social media. I'm going to address later on. But also the purpose of dating is to build emotional connection with someone, right? So you go to counseling, this person should see, the minister should see that y'all have a connection, right? Then also the purpose of dating is to understand oneself and others in the context of potential romantic relationships, okay? And we went through all that, breaking that down through the self-discovery and personal growth. We went through exploring compatibility, building emotional and physical connections. We talked about enjoyment and shared experiences. We talked about preparing for long-term relationship. This is what it's about, family. We talked about also individualized purpose, right? Individualized purpose. You got anything you want to add to this before we go to the new page? No? So these are the things that we went through. So I'm not going to go through all this because don't want to belabor this lesson. We already went through it. So go to part 1. You can get all that in detail what we talked about. Start with the purpose, please. Make sure if you're watching this lesson for the very first time, I will advise you to go watch part 1 first, so that way you can come back and watch part 2. I want you to have the whole message from the beginning to the end. But if you happen, because some people just don't listen, if you happen just to be watching this part 2, you don't want to click off of it, watch this part 2, but please go back and watch part 1. All right?
And if you have any questions on part 1 or either part 2, and we're offline, you can't think of the questions, you can definitely look at the bottom of our screen.
So the next topic is nobody online? You sure ain't nobody on Facebook, YouTube, nothing like that? Well, that's you. So what we're gonna do? This lesson has been going on and off since for 30 minutes with this connection issues. And like I said, I don't want to go through this lesson and this thing starting to chop up, and then you miss something in part of this lesson, right? But I want to make sure this information is going out and people can fully understand it. So we're gonna postpone this lesson for today. Unless somebody's online, they want to try to push through. But if not, we're gonna kind of postpone because we don't have connection issues since we've been on it, and we've been on for about 30 minutes already. So unless somebody's on here, they want to push through with this lesson right now, then we'll push through with it. But if not, we'll come back another day and get this lesson taken care of and start back where we left off. Marriage, from dating till I do, part 2. This too, I do know people probably seen part 1 and got scared. Probably ain't gonna come back to part for the rest of it. No, nothing. All right, then let's go and postpone this lesson for the day. Let's close it out. We're gonna close on out today. But we'll come back with this still gonna resign part 2 and come back where we left off at. But I definitely don't want to be having a lot of technical issues and then get in the middle of this lesson and they start messing up again. Like I said, it's been 30 minutes and we've been having technical issues. So let's go ahead and get ready to close on out. Sorry about the connection issues. I don't know what it is. Anybody know what it is, please let us know. the reason why we have these connection issues, so that way we can try to kind of resolve these issues. Because I hate when we have these issues and then it's choppy and you don't understand what we're talking about or what we left off with. All praise.
All praise.
Come on.
And when thou prayest,
And when thou prayest,
let it be after this manner.
let it be after this manner.
Jehovah,
Jehovah,
who rules in heaven and earth,
who rules in heaven and earth,
hallowed be thy name,
hallowed be thy name,
and reckoned among men,
and reckoned among men.
sufficient unto me
Sufficient unto me
is my bread.
is my bread.
And as much as I forgive those
And as much as I forgive those
that trespass against me,
that trespass against me,
so make thou me steadfast,
so make thou me
to
steadfast,
shun temptation,
to shun temptation.
all honor,
All honor
and glory,
and glory
are thine,
are thine,
worlds without end.
worlds without end.
Praise the Creator.
Praise the Creator.
Praise the Great Spirit.
Praise the Great Spirit.
Class dismissed.
Class dismissed, y'all. See y'all next week. Hopefully, connection issues will be better and we can get through this lesson like we need to.